There we go. Peace, 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 family. How's everybody doing out there? How's everybody doing out there? Dogon, son, what's the word? Big Bang Pooty, peace, peace, peace. Success Tay. Pure Skin Solutions. Jay God, how we feeling out there? I go today for the early birds out here. You know, before 9 a.m., it's still early. Doa, what's going on? Peace, peace, peace. Wealthy riser, wealthy riser, wealthy riser. Giving it a couple of minutes to let people tune in, tap in, tune in. Just giving it a minute, letting people tune in. Peace, God. What's going on? Sifuzo. 15:47 out. 15, let me see, 12, 13, 14, 15. So that'd be 12, 1, 2, 3. So it's 3 a.m. out there then, right? No, 3:47 out there, right? 3:47. Bub McFly, what's going on? Peace, peace, peace. I appreciate you. I appreciate your appreciation of the post and the information. Miss Ayana Baker, yes, we do have class tonight where we'll be covering the CAS ecosystem. And I got something up my sleeve for participants as well. For those that'll be showing up, I got something up my sleeve as well. But we are going to be, PM. Okay, got you. 3 p.m. Got you. But we will be covering the Casper ecosystem tonight. Yeah, yeah, definitely. Captainess Lioness. What's going on, Queen Wealthy Rising? It's Cryptober, and what else? It's Uptober, right? I don't know if y'all familiar with what the month of October is, but we're gonna take a look at that. So you're definitely right. Good day to you. Wealthy Rising. Let's go ahead and refresh this real quick because I think this screen needs to be updated. Or are these the prices? Let me see the price. Let's take a look real quick. No, okay, yeah, that is the price. Okay, so yeah, we've seen a slight pullback in the market. We're seeing a slight pullback in the market right now. Okay. Peace, power, and prosperity, family. How we doing out there? Y'all already know what time it is. The Bitcoin Block Bully coming to you once again with an early rising show of Coffee and Crypto. I appreciate everybody that's tuning in, tapping in right now. Hopefully your day is started off right side of the bed, right? Hopefully we started off on the right side of the bed. And all is truly well. Yeah, discount. Yes, it's a discount. Nice sell off the stock. Yeah, so we starting off October at a discount. 100%. Is there a discount for tonight's class for those who attended the last week? So there's no discount code you can use, but there is a way for you to get that discount. If you attended last week's class and you want to attend tonight's class and get that discount for tonight's class, send me an email with your proof of attendance for the last class, and I'll send you the directions to get the discount on tonight's class. Okay? I'll show you how to get the discount on tonight's class. That being said, peace, power, and prosperity, family. How we doing out there? Y'all already know what time it is. Bitcoin Block Bully coming to you once again with an early rising show of Coffee and Crypto. W Boss Man whistle with the Bitcoin vending machines. What do you think about? When W Boss Man whistle with the Bitcoin or W Boss Man whistle vending machines? Please rewrite. I can't understand it. Whenever I hear some shit going on in the crypto, In the country, I checked crypto. COVID came and I jumped on Bitcoin at 2,500. Okay, good move. Good move. Good move. Good move. So I don't think Bitcoin went to 2,500 during COVID, did it? I think it went down to 3,000. Let me see. What did Bitcoin do during COVID? What was our low? What was the low? Yeah, the low on Bitcoin was only like 3,800. 3,800. Yeah, it was 3,800 at peak COVID, March 2020. Either way, how's everybody doing out there? Y'all already know what time it is. It's time to get things started. It is the first of the month. It's the first of the month. Now I come from an era, and I can remember the time when on the first of the month, when we used to be getting ready for school, ready to head out. It used to be customary that all of the music video channels, BET, MTV, I believe even VH1 used to play First of the Month by Bone Thugs and Harmony. I'll get a strike or whatever the case may be if I was to play it on this, but just had that playing in the back of your head and it's subliminal for those that are familiar. For those that are familiar, you know what I'm saying? Um, but yeah, it's the first of the month. We can see we are having a pullback that can be taken advantage of, a pullback that can be taken advantage of. We're going to take a look and see what that pullback consists of, if we could be seeing a bounce anywhere, and then what the market has in store for us. We do have a couple of stories, which I think I'm going to start it off with. Bitcoin kicks off October, eyeing a 22.9% historical gains. Then get into the Bitcoin all-time high target remains as Bitcoin bounces back to 64,000. Right now we're at 62,000, so we are at a discount. We are at a discount. We also have Forbes digital assets newsletter sharing that 16 trillion by 2030. BlackRock is quietly backing a radical new US dollar rival amid a Bitcoin and crypto price boom. Okay. And then also we have XRP, Caspa, and Jetbolt. We're going to be taking a look at this story. We just recently finished a class, a newer master class on XRP that is available on the website for individuals that are curious about getting involved with the XRP ecosystem. That is available on the website blockwallstreet.io, not blockwallstreet.io. You can't find it. Also, the last class, the Velo class, is also available now. If you go to the shop, right? If you go to the shop and you scroll to the second page, you will see down here we do have the introduction to XLM, Stellar Lumens XLM, and the Velo ecosystems. Very informative class for individuals that want to get their hands on some of that Velo and see how best to put it to use and have an understanding of what's really going on within the ecosystem. Right? This right here was one of them classes. This is one of them classes. I think it ran for almost, what was it, 3.5 hours, maybe 4 hours, if I'm not mistaken. 3 or 4 hours, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, Aptos is another one. Aptos has been seeing a lot of light lately, a lot of interest, a lot of insight. Definitely something I would, if I was able to take advantage of, put yourself in position. This is one thing that individuals got to understand, right? Right now, prices really still ain't doing too much. You're seeing a little bit of upside here and there, but we're pretty much in a consolidation. Wow, I've been holding both for years. I need to learn more. Yeah, that's the biggest thing about what I teach, Queen. You got individuals that are in the space right now that have been holding cryptocurrency for X amount of years, but not everybody knows how to put those cryptocurrencies to work. My thing is that if I'm holding an asset, that asset has to create another flow of cash or income for me, right? I'm not just hoping and wishing on price increases or price appreciation. There is a way that we can get a return on the assets that we're holding, especially within this decentralized finance sector, right? While we are waiting for that price appreciation. So right now, what you're seeing pretty much in the market is a consolidation. We still have not broken out yet in any significant manner, right? You can see Bitcoin here. Let me open this up because we did just actually close a monthly yesterday. That was September. We actually did just close a monthly yesterday. That was September. Is XRP higher on your interest list now? Yeah, definitely. Especially since I've been holding the classes over the last couple of months. Actually, our entry, and somebody from the Discord could tell you that. I believe our average entry on XRP right now is somewhere around 40 cents. Somewhere around 40 cents, if I'm not mistaken. Um, I can't remember the exact entry that I posted or that we started accumulating within the Discord, but somebody may be able to answer that. But no, XRP's been on the hit list for at least a year or something now. At least a year or something now, pushing, working his way up, working his way up. As long as the structure holds of what I'm looking at, right? As long as that structure holds of what I'm looking at, I'm going to continue to accumulate and invest, especially now that they have the ecosystem being built out on the Ledger network, right? Especially now that they got that. Um, but no, let's take a look though. Let's take a look. We can see Bitcoin right now, right? That's what I want y'all to pay attention to, right? Let me open this up real quick. All right. You can see this consolidation that is going through right now. You can see this consolidation that is going through that it has to break out of. To the downside, we got support. And what I'm using right now is a Fibonacci tool. This is a Fibonacci retracement tool, right? Breaks down things mathematically speaking, should I say. And what you're seeing right here is that your support is coming in from the 78.6% Fibonacci retracement level, which comes in right at about 57,500, right? So how one could look at this, I just registered for tonight's lecture. I sent an email previously, but didn't get a response. Okay, Miss Fallon, Davis, no doubt. I'll make sure you should get your I'll make sure that you still get your discount. Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. And we'll talk about that class coming up here in a minute. We'll talk about tonight's class coming up here in a minute. But we do have a consolidation going in between 57,000 and 68,009. So you can roughly say 69,000. So that means what needs to happen and what is going to happen is either or, meaning that either the downside or the upside is going to get broken. Now, the way that it's been looking, and if you can understand, woke up to a nice Eigenlayer bag today. Oh yeah, the Eigenlayer, they did do that airdrop, the token release. For those that have been participating within the ecosystem, you should go check to see what you may have received. Okay. You need to go check to see what you may have received. I need to check a couple of my wallets. Saga just did another airdrop for those that are staking Saga. That's on the where is Saga at? Saga is in the Cosmos Hub ecosystem, if I'm not mistaken. Trying to remember accurately. But anyways, taking a look here at Bitcoin, right? What you're looking to do is you're either going to hold this area here, right, as support. And what you've been seeing is that time and time again, the bears have been trying to push price and get it below that 786. Why? Because if you can get a full body candlestick to go below that 786, it opens up the door for the 618 to get hit. In the same token, if you can get a body closure to go above the 100 spot or the one spot, you can open up the door for a 100. What's that? The 1272, right? You can open up the door for the 1272 to get hit. So it's really all about these supporting these resistance levels that need to get cracked, broken, and retested in order to see further continuation, either to the upside or the downside. Now, from the amount of defense that the Bulls have been putting on down here and the support that I'm seeing time and time again, month after month, which so far has been 1 month, 2 month, 3 month, 4 month, 5 months, 6 months, 7 months, going on 8 months now that we've been holding the same level of support, going on 8 months now. I believe if we were going to break, it would have broken. Not saying that it still can't, right? But now you have something to look forward to. Now you have something to look forward to. And the way that I look at it, right? The way that I look at it is as long as we're holding above 57,500, any type of dips towards that number, I'm going to be a buyer of. I'm going to be a buyer of because if the Bulls are defending this area, right? I want to be on the right side of that defense. I want to be on the right side of that defense, just in case, and in the event that they do push past the $69,000 area, and we start working our way north towards 83,500. Okay. Remember, I play everything by levels. Everything is according to levels, not just hoping, guessing, and wishing for high prices. Right. So as of right now, my support's 57,500. Resistance 69,000. If we take out 57,005, I'll start looking at south towards 48,500. Right, 48,500. That's about what that's a $9,000, I believe, retracement. Am I right? Is that 9,000? 48? Yeah, that'd be about $9,000 to the downside loss, and that's below the That's below the 57.5 area. If we take out 69,000, right? If we take out 69,000, then what we're going to be looking at there is about a $15,000, right? 69? No, 14,000. About a $14,000 increase on the value of Bitcoin. Now, if we're talking in percentages, right? Yeah, the Bulls playing defense as we speak. 100%. If we're talking percentage wise, right? To the downside, first and foremost, you're looking at about a 15% pullback. You're looking at about a 15% pullback if it happens. To the upside, you're looking at about a 19.7% increase, right? So you're looking at 15% loss versus 19% wins, depending on what side of the fence you're on. You get what I'm saying? So once again, if we zoom out, right? If we zoom out and take a look at it, let me clear this up for y'all just to make it a clear. There we go. Let me just make it clearer for y'all. There we go. Once again, we're looking at Bitcoin on the monthly chart as we did just close a new monthly candlestick last month. We did just close a new monthly candlestick last month, right? That is looking good. If we open this up on the weekly and look at the weekly candlesticks, we can see that we did just take out. Let me show you. Hold on. There we go. We just took out this previous high here, right? Because this is a high, this is a high, this is a high. This was your lower high than this high, right? So you got your high, lower high, lower high, lower high, and then you've broken that cycle by making a higher high here. Now the idea and what I'll be looking for is for a higher low to be put into play, right? Because you got lows, lower lows, lower lows. Now I'm looking for a higher low to be placed. And then preceding that higher low, I'll be looking for a higher high than this high here, right? So that's 68,200. Okay. So what you'll be looking for is where can this pullback come into play? That's what you should be looking for and taking advantage of. If you are of the mindset that it is going to continue the rally from here, right? Open it up on the 5-day. Let me see. If we were looking for pullbacks here, right? And we were just looking at a 5-day basis. Right now you're already at your 236, 63,173, right? And defending. But if we were to see a greater pullback from that area there, right? If we were to see a greater pullback from that area there, let me zoom in for those that are on Instagram so you can see it clearly. There we go. If we were to look for a deeper pullback, it'd be somewhere between 57,008 and 61,146, or 61,146 and 57,870, starting from the top to the bottom. And that would be focusing specifically on this area here, which we know is the golden ratio. Okay. So if we break support here, look for 1, 2, 3 previous levels to be the areas of interest before we proceed to the upside. Caught the show while I'm working. Peace, everyone. Peace, peace, peace. Wealthy Rising. Wealthy Rising. Thank you for checking in. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for checking in. Thank you for tuning in. So as of right now, 63,173 to hold. If we break 61,146, next level of interest for myself. All right. Now, another way that we could look at this, right? Another way that we could look at this is if we were to flip, right? Let me do this real quick. Let me just get rid of that. And let's take a look at on 5-day, and let's use our previous high. In fact, let me do this. There we go. Let's use our line graph. See, look at that resistance. Look where that resistance hit came in. Right there at your 786. I'm telling y'all, these Fibonacci retracement tools are the cheat sheet that you would have wanted in high school, right? Astronomy. No, not astronomy. What class was that we had in high school? Biology, I think it was. Science. Algebra, right? This is the cheat sheet that you would have wanted. So as of right now, your resistance is at 65,185, support 62,782. You're looking to see if you're going to hold the support level here and bounce and continue your upside. All right. That's what you'd be looking for. What's going on, Miss Ashley? Wealthy Rising, Queen. That's what you would be looking for. Once again, y'all always remember, as a short disclaimer, this is not financial advice in any way, shape, or form. Please don't take it as any type of financial advice. These are my opinions and my opinions alone. Any and everything that I'm telling y'all could be 100% wrong. So always go do your own due diligence, okay? Just sharing my opinions. I have absolutely no degrees and or certificates in any type of financial or economic studies. All right, didn't go to school for none of this shit. So take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. Always go do your own due diligence. This should be looked at as entertainment and or educational, right? Purposes only, not financial though, not financial in any way, shape, or form. All right, so that's what we're looking at for Bitcoin. Let's take a look. What are they talking about in the news? What's the news talking about with Bitcoin? What's the news talking about with Bitcoin? I think that was the ample breakdown as far as the charts go. I think that was ample. Um, it says Bitcoin's October rally faces headwinds from futures markets and buying slowdown. Bitcoin's historical October's performance, known as Uptober, is jeopardized by high futures interest and reduced spot buying. Despite potential market overheating, a 5 to 10% pullback could maintain Bitcoin's uptrend. As October begins, the crypto market enters Uptober, a period historically associated with strong Bitcoin performance. Over the past 9 years, Bitcoin has exhibited on average about a 22.9, so about a 23% in gains from 8 Octobers, potentially pushing the leading cryptocurrency above 78,000 and into new all-time high territory if the trend continues, according to QCP Capital's latest Asia Colored report. Bitcoin has been consolidating. I told y'all we in consolidation stage right now. Bitcoin has been consolidating between 60,000 and 70,000 for 8 months. Prompt and see what we did was we gave it an actual number. They're saying 60 and 70. When we go back and we look at the chart, especially on a monthly standpoint, we can see it's really right 57.5, 69,000, right? That's where you're supporting your resistance really is almost to a T. It goes on to state that they're prompting speculation about a potential breakout. The market is considering this possibility, especially with the upcoming U.S. elections, which is not too far out. Not too far out. Mr. Freeze, I'm going to be checking that today. Yes, we do have, for those that would like to join the New Money Matrix Discord family, right? Today is the day. It is the first of the month. We are accepting new members. Scroll down. Look for Join the New Money Matrix Family Discord. Go ahead and send me an email. Let me know what past classes you have taken with myself, whether they're one-on-ones or the group classes, and then you'll receive a reply on whether you've been accepted into the New Money Matrix Discord or not. Like I said, this is not a pay-to-play type of thing, right? This is not a pay-to-play type of thing. This is all about education, information, and keeping everybody involved on the right side of the market. Courtney Johnson said, "Do you think the second moon is affecting the charts?" That's interesting. You know what? I didn't consider the second moon. Let's look at the moon phases real quick, though. Let me see. Moon. Hold on. Let's look at the moon phases real quick. See what this next upcoming moon is. So tomorrow we got a new moon. New moon normally means new profits, right? So we're gonna see. Are we gonna see that bounce going into it, or have we already seen the bounce and now we're seeing the pullback? Peace, big homie. I'm gonna get back in. Just grab the NFT. No. So the NFT, it depends on what link you have. I usually have a new link every single month for the NFT. What I'll do is I'll send you the link, bro. I'll send you the link. I did a few classes last year, so send an email to rejoin. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Send the email. There is a monthly donation associated with the New Money Matrix Discord, but it's under $100, and you're getting on average 3, 6, 9, 12. You're getting on average about 12 videos a month of technical analysis and my opinion on what direction the market is going on at least 10 but over at least 15 different assets. So that's 12 different videos that you're getting a month for under $100, right? Just number one. That doesn't account for everything else that's in there, but just off the rip. Let's take a look. October 2nd. You know what? The moon phases kind of got knocked out of whack. Let's take a look at the daily on Bitcoin real quick. All right. Get rid of that. Let's go ahead and turn our. In fact, you know what? Let me see something. Interesting. I'm looking at, right. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back and back test this. I'm gonna have to go back and back test this actually, because I'm looking at how the buy came in on the full moon, which is normally where you full your bags up. The sell came in close, not too far after the new moon, right, which is where you take new profits normally. hasn't been performing the best as it did over previous years. But I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna look at this moon cycle as it relates to the UT bot alerts, and I'm gonna see what type of correlation there may be with the two tools. Okay, I'm gonna see what type of correlation there is. We do see we're coming out of the autumn equinox, right? Coming out of the autumn equinox, coming into a pullback on the daily. So now what we would want to look at here, hold on real quick. Oh, we want BTC, USD. Let's take a look at it on the index. Oh, wrong. Oh no, this is the index. Okay. Let me see what we got here. In fact, let's get rid of that. Let's clear that out. And let's go ahead and just real quick. Boom, bam. Yeah, so you can see you've already lost your 236 here. You already lost your 236. So by day's end, if you don't close back above, right? If you don't close back above, there we go. Let me go ahead and zoom in. If I'm new to you, what should be my first step in getting educated? Okay, if you're new, your first step to getting educated, what I would suggest is purchasing either the beginner's book, right? Because in fact, I got the book, or I do have a beginner's package, right? So this book right here, the puzzle, the enigma behind Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, comes with a free 15-minute consultation with myself. I suggest you read it first, right? That way, we're not covering information that you would have read in the book, because sometimes people have purchased a book and then jump straight to the consultation, and then they're asking me shit that they just would have read in the book, and it's like, you kind of jagged off your consultation because you would have got all those answers in the book, and then you could have came to me with something preceding or leading on from those what you got out of the book, right? So, first step I would say is get the puzzle. If you want to take it kind of a step further, what I would look at, and you'll still get the 15-minute consultation, but I do have a beginner's package deal. Where is it? Where's that beginner's package deal? It's the book, and it's two of the. Let me see. Where's my beginner's package deal at? Ah, here we go. Beginner's package. So you get the puzzle, you get how to get started with MetaMask, and then how to get started in DeFi, right? You get the puzzle, you get how to get started with MetaMask and how to get started with DeFi, and you still get the free consultation as well. But if you just want to get boots off the ground, just start with the book. I would say just start with the book. All right. Hopefully that answered your question. All right. Yeah. If you can find everything on blockwallstreet.io, blockwallstreet.io, not black, blockwallstreet.io. You can find everything there. All right. Let's get back to the story. Let's get back to the story. Oh, no, hold on. Let's take a look at price real quick. So yeah, on a pullback right now, you're looking to see is within the next 9 hours and 46 minutes, are we going to close below 63,238? And if we do, it opens up the door for 61,200 to be the next target. Below that, 59.5 and then 57,900 for a 61.8% correction. Now, if we are going to look at a correction, what I'm looking at right now, and what I'm paying attention to and see interest is retesting this previous high here, and that would be you coming down to retest a 382, breaking, seeing a wick below, but then the body close back above what would then be that golden ratio area. So right above here, right? You look for a trade into that area, right? Trade into it. Defense from the previous resistance. Look at it to be flipped at from resistance into support, and then look for a closure back above the 38.2. Now, I do not have a crystal ball. I'm just saying what I believe could be, would be, maybe happens based off of my interactions in the market over the last 7 years. All right. That's what I'm basing that off of. But anyways, um, back to the story. Back to the story. What's going on, Queen? Wealthy rising. Wealthy rising. Peace, peace, peace. It's been a minute. I ain't seen you here in a minute. I think it's been a minute. Yes, it has. All right. So the market is considering the possibility, especially with the upcoming election. Spot ETF inflows remain consistently positive, while perpetual funding rates approach levels reminiscent of Q1's bull run. Bitcoin has shown notable price action this week, trading at approximately 63,900 as of October 1st, with a peak of 64,208 and a low of 62,869. Despite a 2.9% decrease over the last 24 hours, the cryptocurrency has seen a 3% increase throughout the week, breaking above the $64,700 resistance level. This upward trend is attributed to increased institutional demand and significant inflows in the Bitcoin ETFs, totaling around $140.7 million. So now, if you're not familiar on what's going on, no doubt, no doubt, no doubt. But if you're not familiar on what's going on in the space right now, as far as ETF, what are inflows and institutional demand and all this is the institutional money that's coming into the market right now. Buying the Bitcoin ETF through different custodians is the go-to for the institutional money and those, sovereign wealth funds, individuals that have a million, 5 million, 10 million, 50 million, over $1 billion worth of assets are the ones that are buying these ETFs. And the inflows, meaning how much buying has been going on, has been constant and it has been positive. So regardless of the up and downs of the market, and this is the reason why, right? This is what I try to get y'all to understand. While you're biting your nails over did Bitcoin go up or did Bitcoin go down today, right? They're biting their nails on whether they bought enough Bitcoin before it goes to 250,000, 500,000, $1 million in the future. They're not worried about the day-to-day swings, right? They're looking at it from a larger standpoint. You get what I mean? And that's what I try to get y'all to understand. Take a look at the big picture. Remember, this is not about getting rich quick. This is not about buying shiny trinkets or any of that. This is, in my humble opinion, you can call it what you want, but this is all about generational wealth to me, right? We're getting in ahead and in the beginning of a new financial paradigm, a new financial sector. These are new financial instruments, new financial institutions. We got the banking system. We got interest-bearing instruments. We've got real estate. We've got real-world assets, land, carbon credits. I mean, man, you've got so much going on over here that you cannot and should not be thinking get rich quick. You should be thinking 2, 3, 4, 5 generations, because that, in my humble opinion, is what this space is setting us up for if you take advantage of it correctly. You get what I'm saying? That's what I'm looking for to come out of this space. So that means you getting the best possible entries that you can throughout the different cycles and taking advantage of them. Of course, you want to redistribute that wealth, right? It's not about all holding it in the cryptocurrency, all holding it in the Bitcoin. Though you do want to have a certain amount of Bitcoin put together and put to the side for the kids, grandkids, great grandkids, and great 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 grandkids, right? But you also want to redistribute some of that wealth into more tangible items. First, starting off, in my humble opinion, would be with land. Not so much real estate first, land. If you can find land with real estate on it, hey, that's a win, right? But as of right now, land. After land, yeah, well, you know what? The easiest to be will probably be gold and silver. Let me say that, and understand this. They do talk. There are certain studies that call gold and silver movable real estate or movable land, because it does come from the land. So when you have gold and or silver, it's almost like you have movable real estate in a sense, or land ownership. We're gonna call gold and silver movable land ownership. You get what I'm saying? That's what we're gonna call it. But when you're looking at the profits that you can make, especially out of this upcoming cycle, what I'm looking for, you want to redistribute land, gold, silver, firearms. You know what I'm saying? You got to be able to defend all that shit. You get what I'm saying? That's one thing you never want to leave out. How are you going to defend this newfound wealth that you're going to come into? If the need be, not saying that everybody's going to put themselves in a position where they have to, but if the need be, how are you going to defend yourself? You're out there buying chains and watches, and you haven't bought a firearm yet, right? Legally, you get what I'm saying? You got to be able to defend all that. Anyways, it goes on to state that this upward trend is attributed. Okay, no, we read that. We read that. Artist Gemini, what's going on? Queen Wealthy Rising. Peace, peace, peace. How's everything going with you? How's the West Coast? How's everything on the West Coast? It goes on to state that its overall sentiment in the cryptocurrency market remains bullish, supported by positive on-chain data and a favorable macroeconomic environment. Traders are anticipating potential interest rate cuts from the Federal Reserve, which has contributed to the optimistic outlook. With day trading volumes around 37 billion, Bitcoin's price action continues to reflect its ongoing volatility and sensitivity to broader market trends and institutional interest. Ethereum, while typically performing well in October, has shown more modest average returns of approximately 5% over the past 8 Octobers. However, significant ETH October call option purchases were observed on the first day of the month, indicating bullish sentiment. What does that mean? That means that they're buying call options right now. They're buying call options right now. Now, if we wanted to go look and see how much those call options are, right? Let's see how much a call option is on Ethereum right now. Hold on. Zoom out. There we go. One click trading. Uh, why does this look? Hold on. Where is my? Let me. I think this could be clearer. Oh, still looks the same. Okay. I thought maybe it could be clear. All right, cool. Let's see what these options are looking for, right? And utilizing a platform like Hedgeit, you're able to buy options for up to 90 days. So let's see. How much are these options going for right now? Let's say we want to buy some Ethereum. Let's say we want to buy some Ethereum call options on the dip, right? Let's say we want to hold these for about 90 days. Right now, one full Ethereum that you'll hold until December 30th. Who's buying some end of the year contracts? Who out there is going to buy some end of the year contracts? Huh? Right now, end of the year, December 30th, 90 days, it's going to cost you $365, right? For a $2,581 asset, which for those that are part of the New Money Matrix Discord, you can see that we're coming into our first zone right here. For those that watched that last update video I gave y'all, we're coming into our first zone of interest right here. We're looking to see if we're going to hold, bounce, or break, come through. All right, so we're at that first level. Remember, I gave this to y'all about 2-3 days ago, and we focused on these levels specifically right here. You can see that I said if we were failed here, this would be our first area of interest, and we have made that connection now. But anyways, you're paying $365, right? 365, yeah, 365. That's the year. Hey, that's interesting. 365 for the year. Contract expires at the end of the year. 365. Interesting. Very interesting. In fact, based off those numbers alone, I'm gonna go buy me some contracts. I love numbers. I'm a numbers guy, right? I'm a numbers guy. And I love synchronicity. I love how things connect. I love how things connect. So, anyways, right now to get one contract, which is going to represent one Ethereum, right? It's $365. Now, what is your profit zone, right? What's your profit zone? As of right now, 29.52. As of right now, 29.52. That means by December 30th, right? By December 30th, you need Ethereum to be above 29.50 in order to profit. Now, whatever it goes above there, the profit is yours to keep. Whatever it goes above there, the profit is yours to keep. Okay. And that's an example of a call option. All right. That's an example of a call option. How much is the Discord monthly? It is under $100. Under $100. Right. Reach out, go to blockwallstreet.io. Blockwallstreet.io. Scroll down to the bottom. Hit the email for joining the New Money Matrix Family Discord. Also, for those that are going to join, make sure you put your Instagram handle in the tab so I know who you are. Okay, that way I can identify who you is. So make sure you add that with your email. Make sure you add that with your email. Dr. Tony, Wealthy Rising. Peace, peace, peace. How everything going? All right. Now, where did we leave off at? Okay, yeah, we were looking at Ethereum because we're talking about the call options. Now, I just showed you where you can get some call options. 365 for the end of the year call option, 365. Don't let them numbers escape. Now, it goes on to state that the Bitfinex Alpha report highlights several bullish factors for Bitcoin as it enters the fourth quarter. The Federal Reserve's potential rate cuts, right, contribute to optimism, with Fed Chair Jerome Powell suggesting another 50 basis cut this year. Bitcoin's recent 26.2% surge since September 6th correction, breaking through $65,000 mark, further supports the positive outlook. All right. Congo, what's going on? Illuminati, peace, peace, peace. Brother Boogie, Wealthy Rising, New Money Matrix Family, salute. Sam Stone, Brother Michael, Brother Red Pill, how's everybody doing? It goes on to state, what do we leave out? What do we leave off at? However, the report also notes warning signs that could threaten Bitcoin's performance. Spot market buying activity has been flattening, meaning there's not a lot of spot market buying, suggesting a temporary balance between buyers and sellers. Additionally, Bitcoin futures have registered 35.3 billion in open interest, a level often associated with the local market's peak and potential overheating. Despite these concerns, Bitfinex analysts believe a 5 to 10% pullback would be sufficient to cool the market without ending Bitcoin's recent uptrend. The alpha cryptocurrency's consolidation between 50,000 and 68,000 mirrors its 2020 pre-halving pattern, where an October rally led to significant price increases. As October begins, traders are exploiting strategies to capitalize on potential breakouts. One suggested trade idea involves Bitcoin call, let me see, 75K, October 25. So October 25th call options with a 6.5, 6.5 payout potential based on the $64,000 spot reference. The historical data suggests strong fourth quarter performance and various bullish indicators present. The crypto market watches closely to see if Bitcoin can maintain its October momentum and potentially reach new heights in the coming weeks. And even then, y'all, and even then, we have to, even with the story October and all that, you never trade off. Well, I don't trade off of fundamentals. I trade off of technicals. I use the fundamentals to give me an idea what the hell everybody else is thinking. But other than that, I'm trading off the technicals. Okay, it's all the charts for me. Now, Bitcoin all-time high target remains as Bitcoin bounces back to 64,000. We are currently below that $64,000 mark, but hey, doesn't really matter as of right now. What we're looking for is further continuation in the days and weeks to come. It goes on to state that data from Cointelegraph Markets Pro and TradingView show Bitcoin versus USD rebounding after a brief trip below 63,000. We're back below 63,000. Now, this is one thing that I try to teach my New Money Matrix Discord members is that when we reach psychological levels, 100, 200, 300, $1, $2, $3, 10, 20, 30, 40, 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, 50,000, 50,000, 51,000, 52,000, 53,000, those psychological levels, right? Depending on what that average is, whether it's a $5,000, $10,000, $1,000, $100, you get what I'm saying? Whatever it is, when we go below those psychological levels after hitting those psychological levels, especially in this bull, I look at those as discounts. Point, right? Point in case. ETH was above $26,000. Now it's below $26,000. I look at that as a discount for the simple fact that people were willing to buy it for 26, and now I can buy it for 25.74. You understand? That's the way you want to look at it. Okay? That's the way you want to look at it. Well, that's the way that I look at it anyway. That's the way that I look at it. Okay? So when we look at Bitcoin being below 63,000, right? 62, that's a discount to me. That's a discount. Especially when we're ranging in between those $60,000 levels, 60,000, 70,000, right? You got about a $10,000 squeeze or $10,000 margin of trading, right? So those $1,000 intervals really, really, really matter. So that's the way, just the way that I like to look at it. The way that I like to look at it. Anyways, it goes on to state, coming in at 63,300, the September monthly close sealed Bitcoin price gains of 7.3%. And what they're saying basically is from open to close. From open to close, we had about a 7.3% gain. Okay? We had about a 7.3% gain. All right? Now, it goes on to state, while failing to flip 65,000 to support, psychological level, after hitting it last week, the bulls nonetheless retained a key midterm trend line in the form of a 21-week simple moving average, or the SMA. According to Keith Allen, a founder of Trading Resource Material Indicators, doing so was key to avoid opening the door to a retest of the range lows. All right. He said less than 2 hours to go before the Bitcoin's monthly quarterly close. The Bitcoin bulls can't muster the momentum to push back above the 2021 mid-cycle top. If they can't do that, they at least need to hold onto the 21-week moving average. Failing to do so opens the door for a retest of the lows. Opens up the retest of the lows. Okay, no doubt, Queen. No doubt. Hold on real quick. How's everybody doing? How's everybody doing? For those that are tuning in and checking in right now, how we feeling today? How we feeling today? Let's do a roll call real quick. We got a nice couple of followers on. We got 36 on YouTube. We got about 28 people on Instagram. Just a quick roll call. Let me know where y'all checking in from, getting this information. Let me just know where y'all checking in from, getting this information. In fact, you know what? We'll wait for the roll call. Let me get through this story. Let me not get sidetracked. My brain be moving a million miles an hour and it's throwing me off. Let's get through this. Then we're gonna do roll call, see where everybody's tuning in, and then proceed on with the next upcoming story. All right, that's what we're gonna do. All right, losing the 200-day EMA is not a good sign, but holding the 20-week EMA for now is. Losing them both will be a sign of weakness, he said previously on the X post. Popular trader Dan Crypto Trade eyed changing order book liquidity and this stacking at 62,700 and 67,000 mark the support and resistance levels respectively. Testing the daily 200-day moving average after breaking above it yet another time, he continued to Greenwood Alley. So far this year, it has struggled to hold on to that level. Whether Bitcoin trades above or below is a good mid or high time frame momentum and strength indicator, meaning depending on where it sets at. Remember, we just talked, for those that are part of the Discord, we talk about this, where it sets itself at is going to determine, in a general sense, what the asset wants to do, almost like it's a sentient being. All right. On lower time frames, fellow trader Roman was among those confident of upside continuation next. Some nice bull divs now forming on the H, bullish divergence forming on the 4 hour, he told X followers, referring to a bullish divergence between price and relative strength index RSI. As Cointelegraph reported, such scenarios often precede bullish BTC price performance. Expecting some upward movement, CHOP will hopefully give us upwards consolidation instead of a one-day deviation. Others suggest buying the dip as a suitable short-term strategy, despite progress so far fading beyond 65,000. Bitcoin officially made a higher high by closing above 65,000 on the weekly as well. Trader and podcast host Scott Melker, known as the Wolf of All Streets, noted, now we look for dips to buy as it potentially establishes another higher low. What did I just talk to y'all about? Establishing that higher low. What's going on, Swerving Lanes with Candy Rain? Peace, peace, peace. How you doing, Queen? How you doing? How you doing? Oh, yeah, we got people checking in already. Chicago, Baltimore, Brooklyn, Cali, Memphis, out west, Kentucky, Los Angeles, Miami. Peace, 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 peace. Yeah, we pretty much done with this story anyways. I think we're in a new uptrend, which means that dips are for buying. In that sense, if we get a retest of 60,000 and a half to 61.3, I'm interested before we test all-time highs. How many, by show of hands, how many of you out there are interested in buying these most recent dips that we're getting as we look to proceed further? How many of y'all are looking to buy these dips? Let me see where we at. There we go. All right, now we can do our roll call. Where we checking in from? Let me see where you checking in from before we get into the next story. Right? What's the next story? 16 trillion by 2030. BlackRock is quietly backing a radical new U.S. dollar rival amid a Bitcoin and crypto price boom. How many of y'all on the right side of this possible price boom that we see coming into play? Let me know where you checking in from. Let's do our quick roll call real quick. We got Decatur, GA, close to that money that was close with that Money Man remix. Hard as fuck. Hey, you like that, huh? That Money Man remix? I may close with that. We got Portland, Oregon in the house. PG County, Bed-Stuy, what's going on? California, Bmore, GA, Houston, Georgia. What's going on? Miss Artist Gemini said she been buying the dips. Okay, we got a lot of hands up saying they've been buying the dips. Oklahoma in the house. Detroit, what's up? Wale Kamasalam, Barakamatu Allah, Barakatu. No, Cash App is not backed up for the New Money Matrix Discord, ATW. Send me an email and I'll give you the new route. Yeah, Georgia deep in here. Walt said he used Cash App to borrow to buy Bitcoin and pay it back when I get paid. Wow. Look at that game. San Antonio, Texas checking in. What's going on? New York in the house. Peace. And like I said, y'all, we're just doing a quick update. Something slight. Slight and quick. And I appreciate everybody taking the time out of their busy day, come here and rock out with the New Money Matrix family, the Bitcoin Block Bully. Miss Monique the Great, what's going on? Queen Wealthy Rising. Peace. How goes the day? We got one more breakdown and we getting back to it. I love this track. All right, there we go. VA, but in Atlanta. Okay. Okay, we got VA, but in Atlanta. All right, let's get back to it, y'all. Let's go ahead and get back to it now. Yeah, that track is fire. The Healing Hustle. What's going on, Queen? Peace, peace, peace. Shalom. Oh, we all need this to rock the rocket ship. If it's one thing, the block bully gonna play this beat. Can't wait for the song to drop. Yeah, that's it right here. This is it right here. For real, for real. This track will immediately raise your vibration. It does, doesn't it? It does. I love this. I love this song. I can ride to this all day. It's stupid smooth. Anyways, let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. Now, what is BlackRock? What is BlackRock talking about? Bitcoin and crypto prices have surged this week, climbing as traders brace for a major earthquake. The Bitcoin price has more than doubled over the last year, pushing price higher by the world's largest asset manager, BlackRock's embrace of Bitcoin and crypto. With a surprise BlackRock Spot Bitcoin Exchange Traded Fund, or ETF, price shock just around the corner. Now, as fears are swirling, the US dollar is on the verge of total collapse. Okay? On the verge, you say you need this for the gym. Hey, how many of y'all are preparing yourselves for the possibility of high inflation or a full out US dollar collapse within the next 10 to 15 to 20 years, right? It may not happen today. It may not happen tomorrow, but you got to understand some of us got children, right? Some of us have grandchildren. How are you going to prepare them and get them ready for a possibility of a financial reset if you're not already doing that financial reset yourself? Remember, you're not really doing yourself a detriment not getting into this space. You're really doing your lineage, your seeds a detriment. Those are the ones that you're really hurting with not understanding this new sector, this new financial paradigm, and getting yourself involved. It's really not you. You get what I'm saying? Because this shit's gonna outlive all of us that's on this live today. You get what I mean? Right? So now how are you fighting, or how are you even prepared to put up a fight against the devaluation of the dollar? Huh? Hmm? Gold, silver, Bitcoin, in my humble opinion. Right? Right now, what I'm doing is I got a movement that I'm pushing for us to get back on the gold standard amongst ourselves and in the private. Okay. Once again, I'm looking for us to get back on the gold standard amongst ourselves within the private. And the reason that I'm doing the push for gold is because they do have instruments now, negotiable instruments that do allow us the ability to transact amongst ourselves, right? Sovereign to sovereign, while still holding purchasing power of actual money. Remember, constitutionally speaking, the only thing money is gold and silver. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. If you got $100 bill in your pocket, pull it out right now, and I just want you to read what's on its face. Right? It's going to tell you that this note is legal tender for all debt, public and private. Right? So that note that you're holding, not a dollar bill, because it can't be a dollar in a bill. Right? It's an oxymoron. That's another thing you got to understand. That is an oxymoron. You cannot have $1 and then have a bill. A bill is something that you pay. A dollar is something of value. So they cancel each other out. Am I correct? They cancel each other out. Okay. Gold and silver is true money. Right? So if you got $100 bill, and this is what I try to teach the young guys that be in the streets, they be having the pocket full of dollars. I'm like, man, you don't even understand, young blood. And I have them read the note, and I get them to understand. You know what debt is, right? They're like, yeah, I know what debt is. So if that's a debt note, right? Because it says it's a note, and it's a note to pay debt, so that makes it a debt note. I'm like, if that's a debt note, then the more notes you have in your pocket, the more what? I'm like, the more debt you're in, right? You got to climb yourself up out of that debt, right? And we don't look at it like that because it's like, oh, I pay my bills and I pay this and right. Those are all debts, right? How are you going to fight something that's paid that's used to pay down debt, right? You want something that's going to increase against the devaluation of that instrument. You understood? Right? This artist Gemini said that she's running everything through the private trust. Mamba 19, the private trust with precious metals and satoshis. Okay. Hopefully y'all understand what I'm trying to drop and share with y'all. All right. Now moving right along. right? Yeah, it's not real because it's not backed by gold or silver, right? It's a medium of exchange, but it is not money. It's a medium of exchange, a debt note, monopoly money. I told you all this time and time again, monopoly money. All right, XRP, Casper, and Jetboat. All right, 3 altcoins headed for surge. Now, we just recently had the class on XRP. For those that are interested, you can go to my website, go to shop, and I think it should be on the first or the second page, right? Right. It's both a debt note with the option to redeem and lawful money. I'm gonna be honest with you, brother Michael. I do not believe that those Federal Reserve notes are give you the option to redeem in lawful money, right? And the reason being because the instrument doesn't say that. It should say that to be for to the instrument. In fact, let me get some of my instruments. I got some instruments over here that are to be redeemed for lawful money. I got some instruments over here, and Federal Reserve notes ain't them. I know there's people out there pushing, hey, the Federal Reserve notes are not to be used to be redeemed for lawful money. Okay. I from all the studying I've been doing, I don't get that. Now, these silver certificates that I got, right? Let me show for those on Instagram just so you can understand where I'm coming from, right? Because remember, everything is in the contract. Everything is in the contract, right? So if we look at it, let me see. Where are my $2? Because I got United States notes as well, not just silver certificates, right? But for those that are on Instagram, if you can see, right? If you can see down there, it says $1 in silver payable to the bearer on demand. Okay, $1 in silver payable to the bearer on demand. Okay. Now, if we look at a Federal Reserve note, this is an old 50. I keep old notes, old 50, right? But it's a Federal Reserve note here. All right, Federal Reserve note. There is no bearer. There's no bearing anything. It's just, hey, this is the United States American, what is it? The United States of America, $50. There's no redeem, nothing. Paper, worthless, antique to me. This is people are. Oh, I need to spend 50. This is just an antique to me, not spendable, even though it is. But yeah, in my opinion, right? These debt notes are not to be redeemed for lawful money, right? You got to have the certificates. Got to be looking at the certificates. I'll be looking for those in the open air markets. So do I. So do I. Yeah, it's all about the contract. The contract doesn't exclusively state on its face that it's to be redeemed for lawful money, but the silver certificate does, right? The silver certificate does. Oh, but anyways, XRP class. That's what I was going to. Got sidetracked. My apologies. Where is the XRP class? I know I got it up here. All right, I know I got it up here. We just had it. Ah, there it is right here. XRP class exploring. I got to go back and change that. I misspelled it. Exploring the XRP ledger. But that is available on the website. That is available on the website for those that are interested. Now let's see what they're talking about here. And then tonight we're having the class on Casper. And you know what? I'm going to cover this jet boat because this right here, I've been seeing a lot of info on. We're going to cover that tonight. Jet boat. Casper, I got something else up my sleeve, and then we're going to cover jet boat as well. For those that are interested in joining tonight's class, for those that are interested, you want to go to blockwallstreet.io. That's BLOCKWALLSTREET.io. For those that are in last week's class, if you want to join tonight's class, you do get a discount. Reach out to me for that discount. You do get a discount if you were in last week's class. You do get a discount on this upcoming class tonight. Okay. But those that are part of the New Money Matrix Discord, remember, you get one free class a month. If you want to be in this class tonight, you have to have had your monthly donation put in before class starts, right? You have to have that monthly donation put in before class starts, right? Okay. All right. So for those that are participants or looking to join the New Money Matrix Discord, you do get one free class a month of upcoming classes. So if I got a class coming up anywhere within that month and you choose to join it, you get one free a month. Okay. You get one free a month. All right. So that's tonight. We're covering Casper, the KRC20 tokens, and then we're going to jump into Jetboat. And I got something else I'm going to introduce the family to, just in case they haven't been introduced to it yet. It goes on to state that the cryptocurrency market stands still and the tides are turning for some of the most bullish altcoins out there. Right now, XRP, Casper, and JetBoat are on the headlines this week and have catapulted the attention of many crypto buyers and enthusiasts. While XRP navigates its legal battles and pushes through market volatility, and Casper shows flashes of bullish momentum, JetBoat or JBoat is stealing the spotlight away from those two altcoins as a fresh-faced contender with cutting-edge features. Lastly, there's been a lot of action around XRP Ripple with massive transfers that shook many crypto buyers. On September 24th, a staggering 383 million XRP, which is around $57.8 million, was moved between two unknown wallets, sparking speculation about a major shift in XRP's market dynamics. And if that wasn't enough to get the rumor mill going, 3 additional transfers of 95 million XRP each quickly followed. According to this intrigue, right, Ripple co-founder Chris Larsen moved 20 million XRP from his wallet to a private one, raising questions about whether he's looking to sell or make a strategic play. Market analysts like Sahintas are optimistic. And have suggested that Ripple could surge to close its all-time high in the coming months. At the time of writing, XRP has recently rebounded to 58 cents, and major XRP holders are at the edge of their seats. No, we're not. Of whether Ripple will finally break past the 6. And see, these are the a lot of which I got to understand about public information is for the public. All right. One thing you got to learn about public information is that it's for the public. So they're talking to public people that really don't have that, because of the people that have the background aren't really looking at this shit. They're doing their own. Like the people, just think about the people that they're talking about in this article, right? Chris Larsen, the market analyst Sahintas. Sahintas is not coming over here to read TechPoint. He's making the analysis that they're adding to TechPoint. You get what I'm saying? So we're not on Discord, the members. We're not on the edge of our seats waiting to see if whether Ripple's going to finally break. We're looking at it from a strategic standpoint. That way we don't have to be on the edge of our goddamn seats. You get what I'm saying? So if we were to take a look at XRP, right, 61 cents right now and growing, what did I tell y'all, right? Number one, we found that support. For those that are part of the Discord, this is what I broke down to y'all, right? We found our support above that 61.8. We got the buy here that I told y'all about on September 28th, and now we got follow through from that buy. Okay? What are we looking at? As long as we hold above 58 cents, targets are 66 to 71 cents. Above 71 cents, what are we looking at? Somewhere between 80 to 83. Now, if we were to open this up on a larger time frame, right? I'll open this up on a larger time frame, right? Right now, we've got major consolidation below the 23.6. Let me get rid of them moon cycles real quick. And we just got, look at this on a weekly. You just got a weekly buy from the UT bot alerts last week. You just got a weekly buy last week. Okay. So now if I'm looking for further continuation, what I'm looking for, not on the edge of my seat, is I mean, I just got to make sure I have my alert set and have my my areas marked off, right? And as of right now, what I'm looking for is a close on the weekly above 69 cents, excuse me, which is then going to take me somewhere between 93 and $1.32. These are my outlooks and outcomes for XRP. But I'm not sitting on the edge of my seat waiting for it to happen. I know that it's going to happen if and when we break through resistance. If we don't break through resistance, and what happens? We break back down to previous support levels, okay? I keep telling y'all that it's not about biting your fingers and, oh my God, what is going to happen? Figure out what's going to happen, right? Are you messing with the Cat 20 on Fractal Protocol? Nope, not right now. Not right now, Courtney Johnson. I am not. How do you join the Discord? Go to blockwallstreet.io, scroll all the way down to the bottom, right? Join the New Money Matrix Discord family. Send me an email. Make sure you place your Instagram or Facebook avatar, right? So I can check out who you are. And then I want you to show proof of the last 3 to 5 class. I'm gonna say 5 group classes you've had, or if you've had 3 one-on-ones with me. Okay, this is anybody just can't join the Discord, right? I'm really particular on who I pick to join the Discord. It's really only people that have interacted in the past. Okay, so that's how you'll find that. But what time is it? 9:50. Okay, I got a consultation coming up. Where do we leave off at? Now let's take a look. Let's talk about Casper. CAS. It had quite a ride in the market. While its market cap reaching 4.1 billion, a jaw-dropping 249% increase over the past year, the trading volume isn't too shabby either, jumping 59% to nearly 55 million. Some analysts are bullish, predicting cash could hit 25 cents. Wait, what? Maybe they mean $25 by the end of 2024 and potentially $28 by 20. Yeah, I don't know why they're saying 25 cents. Let me look at something right quick. That can't be right. They're talking. They just want. Wait, no, I guess they are talking 25 cent and 28 cent. I'm looking far beyond that. I'm looking far beyond that. Let's see. Let's see. I see what they're looking at here, though. I see what they're looking at here. Okay. I see what they're looking at. I'm gonna show y'all here right now what they're looking at, or what I believe they're looking at, just from a technical standpoint. Right. Let me open this up. 5-day, daily. There we go. There we go. There we go. So right now, from a swing high, swing low perspective, you've seen a 61.8% correction. You were resetting above and inside of the golden ratio. You're now losing that, right? But if we close inside 15.6, we need to break 17.6. You're 618, 1618. That's 25 cent, right? That is 25 cent. Okay. That's 25 cent right there. You see that? See that 618? That's 25 cent. The two spot is about 29 cent, right up under that 28 cent. So now if we're looking at their article and they're saying somewhere between 25 by the end of 2024 and potentially 28 by 20, I'm looking beyond 28 cent though by 2025. They're lowballing it in my humble opinion. That's kind of a low ball, but hey, their opinion is their opinion, right? Everybody has their own opinions. But as always, it's not all smooth sailing. Like any asset, Casper has its ups and its downs. And as recent volatility has some holders seeking more stable ground. That's why a growing number of Casper and XRP holders are turning to emerging altcoins like JetBoat as they look for fresh opportunities to diversify their portfolios. While XRP and Casper face their respective market challenges, JetBoat is quickly becoming a rising contender worth watching. With its pre-sale already reaching over $200,000, JetBoat is making waves as more than just another altcoin. Its zero gas fees and integrated AI capabilities have crypto enthusiasts excited about its potential for growth. For those frustrated with the fees and speed issues of more established tokens, JetBoat offers a streamlined, developer-friendly alternative. And it's not just about features. JetBoat is riding a wave of growing interest as it aims to solve real inefficiencies in the crypto space, something that's helped it stand out amongst its peers. In online communities and trading groups, discussions about JetBoat have shifted from a simple new token to watch to a market disruptive altcoin. XRP and Cash whales are now starting to purchase JetBoat tokens, signaling that it could be the best altcoin for 2024. I don't go with none of that shit either, y'all. That the best altcoin. Look, there is no one. Number one, get that out of y'all minds. There is no one. This is not Jet Li, right? There's no one that's going to take you to Valhalla. You get what I'm saying? There is no one. You want to find. You want to be able to grab a handful, each handful, and put them in your pockets. And each one of these, right? These are seeds, right? That's how you look at it. You're going to grab a handful of seeds, put them in your pocket, and plant them in different places. That's what my classes are about. What we're doing is we're planting those cryptocurrencies in different places so that they can bloom and blossom for us. Slice, what's going on, big homie? Hey, but look, with that being said, y'all, I have to get up out of here. I got a consultation coming up in 7 minutes. I got to get prepared for it. I appreciate everybody that was able to tune in and tap in, right? I appreciate everybody that was able to tune in and tap in for the Early Roger Show of Coffee and Crypto. Don't forget, blockwallstreet.io. We do have class tonight covering the CAS ecosystem, CAS and the KRC20 tokens. We're going to go ahead and do a deep dive into JetBoat as well. And I got another coin up my sleeve that has a potential for some very good gains. You got to come to class to figure out what it is, though. Until the next one, peace, power, and prosperity, family. I am out of here.